My name's Mike McConaughey, and I interviewed Seth Lingefeld at CrossFit Eternal, where he is the lead CrossFit coach. Seth has been working there for 2 years, and basically his normal day just consists of training athletes and coaching them through various workouts.
I interviewed Stacy Connell for my project. She is the Associate Director of Programs at University Recreation here at State, and she oversees the competitive sports, outdoor adventures, challenge course, and fitness departments. Two things that stood out from this interview with Stacy was that there's no normal work days at her job, and also she enjoys the fact that she gets to work with student workers and she gets to mentor them through the 4 years.
I interviewed Kara Covert, who is the Assistant Director of Marketing here at State. Some of her main jobs include overseeing the marketing and promotions for women's softball and women's basketball. She also helps out with promotions at other athletic events as well. There's no normal day for Kara. Her agenda usually includes a lot of emailing and conversations with ticketing, operations, Wolfpack Sports Properties, and the Wolfpack Club to ensure that all of the promotions and marketing are set up for all of the events.
Hi, I'm Alex, and I interviewed Jason Clipp, the head golf professional from Stony Creek Golf Course. Due to the seasonal fluctuations, the business is always changing. So Jason's day-to-day tasks can include anything from pro shop management, ordering merchandise, developing tournament, or coordinating with other departments like human resources or food and beverage to complete goals and discuss issues.
Group 3 found a lot of similarities between the professionals that we interviewed for this project. One of the most common things that we found was that people in the professional world never have your typical normal day. Everyone is always doing something different each day, and I think that's what makes each position unique. Another thing that we found is that usually bosses and higher level ranking people will send out agendas and have schedules to keep meetings flowing and make sure that everyone and their subordinates are always on task. We also found that between all 4 of the people we interviewed, that working with students and athletes and maintaining those relationships and watching people grow was something that was very rewarding for people in these positions. More similarities that our group found between our professionals was the advice that they gave us as we were entering the field of sport management. Almost everyone said that we should learn from anyone we come in contact with, stay positive, and don't be intimidated. There's always room to grow. Our group also noted a lot of key differences between the professionals we interviewed. The positions that were held included a wide range, everything from golf pro to CrossFit coach. It was noted that some people can run meetings smoothly and others not so much. It just depends on how cooperative they are in meetings. We also noted that these professions inquired numerous different employees. Some companies had over 700, while some were just limited to 10. The last difference that we noted was the fact of the wide range of qualifications. We had everything from just your basic certification all the way to a master's degree. When I asked Seth about how meetings go at CrossFit Eternal, he said that the only way for all of the coaches and owners to have an effective meeting is if food is present. They do not focus well if they are hungry. He also said that the owners always present an agenda and that the coaches pretty much just have to follow them, and they are run by either the male or the female owner. Seth also told me that the biggest challenges of staff meetings are that a lot of times the coaches and owners of the gym are on different wavelengths. Sometimes they feel like the athletes should be doing 2 different things, and so there can be a lot of heated staff meetings.
Connolly said that they meet every 2 weeks, so twice a month, and she likes to have agendas sent out before every meeting to outline what's going to take place during the meeting. She also said that a little thing she found was to create takeaways for each person from the meeting, so they know exactly what they're going to discuss in the meeting and also what they're supposed to do after the conclusion.
It's very evident that when working in sports, time is important, and you shouldn't waste it in endless, unproductive meetings. The agendas being sent out early are a great way to ensure that the meetings run quickly and everything gets covered. When the agendas are sent out early, there are also no surprises that you have to deal with coming up in the meetings. It's a great way to prepare and for every topic to be covered.
At the golf course, they usually hold staff meetings about once a month, and beforehand agendas are sent out to kind of let the staff brainstorm and get their ideas together, and that really keeps the meetings flowing and there's not really any dead air.
After this interview with Seth, I realized that he really loves his job at CrossFit Eternal. And I thought about it for myself in my future as a sport manager and could really see myself in the same field. Just last weekend, I went and actually got my CrossFit certification so I could start pursuing coaching as a legitimate field, and I think that it'd be something that I wanted to do in the future.
I've been interested in working in a collegiate recreational setting ever since I became an intramural official here at University Recreation and after becoming a competitive sports supervisor. And after hearing and talking with Ms. Connolly, I really enjoy the fact that every day of her workday is different, and she gets to mentor students through their 4 years. Those are both something that interests me, and it definitely confirmed my desire to work in a collegiate recreation setting.
Kara is a really motivated and creative professional who clearly enjoys her job and her coworkers. Her excitement for NC State athletics is really infectious, and I think that a collegiate job, while her job isn't entry level, it's something that I hopefully will have one day. Before I interviewed with her, I was really interested in professional sports, particularly the Major League Baseball and National Football League. But after working with Kara, I think a collegiate level job would be really great and ideal.
Before this interview, I didn't really know a lot about a head golf professional. I just thought that they worked in the clubhouse and taught lessons, and personally, that sounds like it would get boring year after year, day after day. But my previous work experience at a golf course, I helped direct and host golf tournaments and also assisted with teaching junior golf, and I really enjoyed that. So that's why I chose Jason to interview. Not only are tournaments and teaching involved in Jason's position, but also a lot of business management and teamwork. And I feel that my love for the game of golf and my academic experiences at NC State will really help me succeed in my future career choice.
All in all, I think it is important to keep in mind that no matter what field we want to pursue as sport management professionals, that it is important to keep an open mind and work hard.